Go. Excuse me. Let's get right into this. Shout out to my new and old school subscribers. Let's talk about these son husbands. All right. I'm going to be going live from the desk, just making sure that my son's completely asleep before I'm possibly doing some cooking, and I'm not talking about on the grill or on the stove, having to cook up leftover single mothers. Let's talk about it. The leftover woman has been a thorn in our side for quite some time. She has been producing in mass production these bastard babies. And when they make these bastards, they always have this necessity to take a knee to the gynocracy. Okay? Meaning, anytime this son husband, who is an adult at this point, sees a man speaking in any kind of way against any single mother, sometimes any woman, he automatically switches over to that childhood trauma and thinks about defending his mother from all the males that he perceived as a child that was doing his mother wrong, not knowing that as a child you don't have the comprehension skills to understand that your mother keeps ending up with a bunch of bad men. It's probably not the men, it's your mother. But see, they never really grew out of this. So what they end up doing is projecting that onto whatever man they see that's speaking a certain kind of way, looking a certain kind of way, moving a certain kind of way, i.e. moving in a way that's best for him and not just taking a knee to everyone. Oh yeah, it's quite all right, it's okay. They can do whatever they want to do, and I'll just take it. So I know you're wondering, well, what's it got to do with too much of anything? A whole lot of everything. Part of the problem that you're having with some of these people out here is from these son-husband types. Yes. These son-husband types, man, they grow up to look for a Mammy. They don't look for a good woman to be in a partnership with. They grow up looking for a Mammy to take over the role that the mother can no longer do, right? And things that the mother should have never been doing, hopefully wasn't doing, but you never know in these horrible situations from these leftover women when they get lonely and they have a son husband. Now, these males are traumatized in a way you can always tell a single mother raised male. He's always got something to say whenever talking in a way that holds women accountable. He's always got something to say. I don't care what he words it like or whatever. He's always got something to say. This smooth brain, low IQ idiot hasn't grown up yet, hasn't realized that his mother, single mother, leftovers of a mother, set him up for failure. And there aren't women out here that want to be a Mammy too. Now, you would think that, but there aren't women, but there are females. There are single mothers that love to take on male that needs a Mammy because they don't want a complete man. They want a male that they can parade around that looks like a man, but is broken in a way to where she always feels like she's above him. So it's kind of like this weird relationship where he needs a Mammy and she's an alpha woman. She needs a submissive type of male, but he's not aware that he's a submissive type. Yeah, it's messy work, man. Wanted to get on here and put my perspective out there about what eventually happens with a child raised by a single mother. And what does that male end up growing up and being? Well, he's going to be a pain in your side, because this male, every time he sees you speaking in any kind of way that he thinks is against women, he has a whole lot to say, a whole lot of babbling nonsense, right around along the lines of a babbling female. He'll use all kind of words and different ways to distort reality, to make it seem like, oh, you guys are just doing too much. And when in all reality, whatever you do has nothing to do with him. It's none of his business, right? These losers really are hardly ever held accountable in the proper male kind of way, if you know what I mean. They also would never bust the grape, so that's hence the reason why they're never held accountable in a real male type of way. They like to run their mouths online like a woman, because we all know that a woman's best defense is her mouth. Her words have always been something that have destroyed men, have the ability to destroy men. A lot of times back in the days, during slavery times, they would make sure that they would put a harness over black women's mouth. It's been something that has been used as a weapon and can be for a very long time. And these males, they grow the same kind of verbiage. They just want to talk and run their mouth. You can always detect one. But these are the products of a single mother. These are the products of a leftover woman. You'll see them on panels and stuff. They'll come to the rescue of any female anytime she's being questioned or someone's trying to hold her accountable. And I can almost guarantee you that dude was raised by a single mother. And I don't care what he's babbling about him putting role models around himself. You can see the knee-jerk reaction whenever he feels like that female single mother is in danger. And he just goes right back to that childhood trauma and wants to be that hero. It's messy work, man. It's messy work. But I need to get out here and put this information so you guys can have some talking points when you're getting cornered by one of these single mother raised male mammies. And they got a whole lot to say. Now, some of them are pandering, but those guys that are pandering are probably still raised by a single mother. Okay? I mean, to pander on that kind of level, there's something quite not right with you, man. So that's definitely a thing. You know what I mean? So you have that going on, and this is the products of a sin. Now you have those. You also, it don't matter. It's a pookie. It don't matter if this dude went to jail. It don't matter if this dude is working at Burger King. It don't matter if this dude is doing Grubhub orders. It doesn't matter. He's a pookie. He's looking for a woman that can really run things behind closed doors, but out in public, she's allowing him to present like, male presenting, like grown man presenting. Not the case. And these will be the women that are married or relationships, and you look at her and her energy's off, and you talk to her and you can tell she's in some GMO masculine energy, but she's saying she's married. If you ever run into that husband, you're going to run into that kind of guy. Guarantee you his mother is deep in their life. Guarantee you that woman has a problem with the mother being deep in his life. Hence the reason why she's always argumentative towards others. Sometimes she'll just take it out on you because she don't want to take it home with and be arguing with her husband. That'll eventually run back to his mother and discuss what's going on in the home with her. Hey, listen, we're cracking deep tonight because I think deeply about these kind of things. Deeply psychological, while these men think male. Sorry. Whew. Sorry to all men out there. God forgive me. These males, you do not deserve the right to be called a man. These males, these weak males, these disgusting words, get online and buzz it up and all that. Man, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Every time a man's trying to stand on business the way a man's supposed to be, one of these old smooth-brained, wet behind the ears, male mammies that was just triggered into a moment where his mother was being told about her raggedy, funky ass self, but now he's grown And he's on a panel so he can run his mouth and never really be held accountable in a man way. You know y'all goofy, weak-ass panel dudes would never even bust a grape. Don't get on here talking about what you do martial arts-wise or how you used to be a bully back in the day. Simmer down. We have no proof of any of this but your word of mouth. You never served in any branch of anything greater than yourself, okay? All you do is get online and run your mouths, man. You bow it up, and not just, you know, son husbands, but mama's boys. You know, you got these mama's boys out here as well, still sucking on mother's teeth. You swear that she's sending him some breast milk, or at least some Similac. The way they act. You guys smash that like button. I only see one like, and I see two people talking. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about my condition right now. What you can do for yourself and for the live chat is hit that like button. Otherwise, you're just babbling to yourself. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my world. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to my platform. Get right or get lost, or I'll show you the exit. Listen, I appreciate all of those who are joining. Remember that we're all adults here, should be. So don't come up in here running your mouth trying to get attention like some child in class. You understand? Act like you have sense. Act like your parents raised you right. You got it? Good. Let's get back to the subject, man. These males, man, the sight of you irritates them. But you got to remember, it's a childhood trauma. So when I is doing whatever he's doing to defend these single mothers, he's doing it from a terrified child place. So he's weak as hell in that moment. Weak as hell. You know what I mean? So what we're not going to do from now on is, well, these guys on the panel can go back and forth. These male mammies who will sit there and bring up talking points for women that say they're strong and independent and don't need no man. That means they need no one to defend them either during a debate with other men. They can defend themselves. Shut up. You know what you male mammies need to do? You need therapy. Now, I know y'all like to project that on other people, and maybe some of y'all are going, but you need to go to therapy and have a conversation about your obsession with your mother. That's the best place to start. You remember how your boy, Arkell's had this weird, disgusting obsession with his mother? That's where it starts. That's where it starts. Okay? You need to go to therapy and talk to yourself a favor. Hit that like button. Or you can, exit stage left on your own like an adult, or I can show you the door. The choice is yours. Okay? There are things to be said out here, and listening to you over here either flirting with me or whining because you're triggered at whatever it is about me that's making you insecure. Either way it goes, none of it's my problem. Y'all need to understand, when I get on here, I have been meditating and praying and working out. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want peace. No, I want all the smoke. Yeah, I want all the smoke. Yeah, you do what you got to do. When I get on here, I want you to understand I'm all about the war. You do whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't get on here thinking they're going to take it easy on me today. Oh, no, my friend. I want you to do the best you can with what you have. You do the best you can with what you have. I'm ready for you every time I come online. You know what I mean? I'll be enjoying my day before I come online, and I'm going to enjoy my day while I'm online. And I want you guys to come in here trolling. That's why I do it at night. That's why I wear shades outside. I want you to say something. Because I want to say some shit to you that's going to make you think for a whole week. Have you where you can't even get your dick up right while you're over there trying to give it to your old lady. You know what I'm saying? I want you to come over here and run your mouth so I can put you in your place. Now, get back to trolling. Nobody told you to stop. Get your ass back to work. Keep running your mouth. I need those comments. Get to trolling, boy. Get to trolling. For y'all, man. What you think this is? You thought you coming over to play with me? Nah, fool. You know what I'm saying? I do all that. I set the rules to this. Whoa, where'd you go? Hold up, big dog. What you run out for? There you go. Get your ass back to work. Do what I tell you to do. Faster. Faster. Yeah. I want you to keep typing. I want you to make yourself feel better so it can help you sleep at night. Keep typing, boy. Anyway, like I was saying, now these male mammies, they get emotional on the internet like a woman. See, women, what y'all don't understand is they have merged their online presence with their real life image. They've merged the two avatars. Men haven't done that yet. That's where there's a huge disconnect with us. Women look at their social media like it's real life, and men know the difference. We don't operate in that tomfoolery. You know what I'm saying? We know what social media is. We know who's running it. We know what algorithms are, and we know we have no control of it. We don't care. We get on here and say whatever we need to say, get out here and go about our way. Women get on here and confess their souls, try to get strangers that make them feel better, post up off traps looking for validation from random males, really believe that. That's why, you know, marriages and everything else is trash, because women get online, start thinking that those online options are real deal options while they're getting hustled out of their, what they think to be great coochie, is average at best, by these guys with some money. To spend a little bit of money on that chicken fly route don't mean nothing to those dudes. Yeah, a little bit of change. Not more for that dude than she'd ever do for you. See, this is what it is, man. This is what modern dating is and modern times is. And the fact that there are males out there that are trying to go against what real men are saying and think that that's necessary, when men they're defending have said they don't need no man, they don't need no defending. What are you doing? It is a trauma response, my boy. Told you they don't need the help, and you keep doing it. Trauma response. That's all that it is. Anytime any male has a problem with me, or takes little jabs, or try to throw shade on me, man, I'm telling you, dude, I'm an army dude, man. Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on? Now y'all know y'all getting blocked, right? Hey, don't block Unspeakable. He's good. He's good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with y'all, man. I'm just being real with y'all. I'm back in my bag. You know what I mean? I'm doing this thing right now. The male mammy feels safest online. The male mammy loves to play with words like a woman. The male mammy wants to try to get you emotional like he is, like a woman would. This guy would never throw hands. This guy would never defend anything greater than himself or do anything greater than himself. This guy likes to get online and wants to clout like a woman for the same reasons a woman would. You gotta smash that like button. See, these leftover males, these male mammies, you know what I'm saying? They're just super traumatized, and they're too in their ego. I don't care how much money they have, or they come to the defense of women in a really weird way. They really do. And like I said before, these women say they need no man. What are you doing? Trauma response. It's disgusting. You're a grown-ass man. Who raised you? A leftover, raggedy, funky-ass single mother. That's what it is. And your goofy, stankin' ass ain't grown up. You know what I'm saying? Your brain ain't quite right. You ain't figured it out yet. And grown men have to deal with your dumb, low IQ ass. Run around here playing with words like a woman. You ain't got nothing to back up anything that you say. You'll never bust a grape. You'll never swing a fist. You just want to run your mouth and trigger grown men online? Come on, man. Come on, man. Now, I tell you all the time, boy, I be getting in it with these doggone leftover women, but if there ain't one thing I can't stand more than a leftover woman, leftover male. A male mammy. Oh, I gotta come to the defense of these women. Now I gotta word it in a way to make it seem like I'm not. No, 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 no. These women got plenty of words to defend themselves, boy. No, you doing it because you want to do it. That's your way of feeling tough. I'm gonna run my mouth. Males, you're not dudes, you're not men. You're males. You ain't even realize that you're traumatized. Run to the defense of every female. Oh, I think that these men out here are the problem. You're a man, you dumb son of a bitch. You're a man. You're a male. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? You're still one of us. Something wrong with you. Do you think you get your brownie points and more coochie to kiss their ass? It ain't working out for you. Because they still coming after guys like me. It ain't working out for you, bro. But you ain't doing it for that reason, man. You doing it to put a smile on your mama's face, whether she's still here with us or not. You want to make her proud. Yeah, mama, I went ahead and checked a couple more dudes today. I did that for you, mama. You need to grow up, man. You need to grow up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know, I got to make sure it's not too much, because it's not too cold tonight, because you didn't see my breath like you did the other night, but I got used to it, man. I like these little things, man. You know what I mean? Can't get enough. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start selling these type of things on my own merch channel. Not channel, but website. That way I can be buying my own stuff. I hate buying other people's shit. I hate doing it. You know what I'm saying? When you become an owner, you don't want to buy nobody else's shit. I'm buying my own stuff. You know the energy in it. There's energy in wearing stuff that you made. There's energy in wearing stuff that has your own name on it. There's energy in having your own business and making your own money from it. There's energy in all of it, man. So you don't see me buying a whole bunch of labels because I'm not going to be rocking another man's name. I'm good on that. I've learned my lesson. You know what I'm saying? I've learned my lesson. Be rocking my own name. You know what I mean? That's how you have to be. You know, for the gentleman out there, switch over to a producer mentality and not a consumer. Producers, they don't sit around here wasting money on bullshit. You know what I mean? They don't wear other people's stuff. They're always trying to figure out how to make their own. We're always working. Always thinking, always working. We can't shut it off. I try. The Lord knows I try, man. I try to shut it off. I just can't, man. I can't get enough. Like when I'm not online, it's because I'm doing so much thinking. I'm trying to write it down. Man, I'm doing so much thinking. I'm like, nah, this is more important. I can't get enough, man. I'm getting deeper in my bag. I feel like I'm on the cusp of something. I can't get enough. When you know that you're doing something and you can't get enough of doing it, meaning you stay up late, like I work until I pass out. Like every night, normally, like I pass out, dude. Like I can barely walk to get to the bed. Sometimes I fall asleep in my chair. I'll pass out. And my alarm is set, and as soon as it goes off, I'm up. I don't care how much sleep I got. I can't wait to get back to doing it. You know what I mean? And then you're out here doing this kind of stuff and having passion for this kind of stuff. And you'll have these male mammies just, oh, he's mean to women. You know what I'm saying? That's goofy stuff. Not mean to women, fool. I'm giving them the God honest truth that men are supposed to. The stuff that if their dad was around, he would have told them. You know what I mean? My dad is around. My sisters are older than me. He's still giving them wisdom to this day. They go to his home every day and get wisdom, man. Trust me. I'm right now not really speaking to my sisters. Don't ask me why. But I'll be on the phone chopping it up with my dad for about 3 hours. Sometimes it'd be 6. You know, when you're talking to somebody, man, it'd just be like, I'll be talking to my dad sometimes for like 10 hours. Anyway, it'll be like a few hours. I'm not taking too much of his time. It'll be like 3-4 hours. Anyway, my sisters will pop up. And he'll be like, oh yeah, I gotta go, got some company. I know who they are. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? He's still keeping the peace. You know what I mean? Still dropping wisdom on all of us. At 69, 70 years old this year. I'm telling you, the wisdom of a father is detrimental to the growth of any child. And even to this day, like when this CPS thing happened, man, I went and talked to my dad, man. I went and talked to my dad. Still dropping wisdom, still like, hey, look, it's gonna all work out. Don't worry about it. Woo, saying what he has to say. I'm telling you, that kind of wisdom, man, that kind of positive male pillar in your life is critical. It's critical. And the reason why y'all get so offended, you male mammies and you single leftover women, you never had that dude that stuck around, that loved you enough to tell you what you need to hear instead of what you wanted to hear. And when you're hearing it right now, it offends your ears. Because the truth, man, it's hard. It's hard to deal with. It's hard to hear. It's a pill hard to swallow. But you females have gotten really good at swallowing other things down, so you need to go ahead and get used to swallowing down this truth. Okay? It is what it is. You know what I mean? Absolutely, you already knew about that. So look, when you hear these men out here telling you this stuff, you supposedly have intuition. You should know if the guy is telling you this stuff from a good place or he's malicious. You got to read his soul. I don't show my eyes that much. So I can tell you one thing about these women. When I do show my eyes, and they know. You know what I'm saying? They know I got kind eyes. I always say stuff like that. See, women can read certain things, but all this intuition shit, hell no. Ain't no way Pookie and Ray Ray, Eddie and Brad, and Lily is fooling you, and you got all this intuition. Get the hell up out of here. You are trained, though, on how to read men. You do it all your lives. So you do know how to read men to a certain extent. You know what I mean? But y'all still choose to go for the bad boy. It is what it is. Look, I ain't even gonna get into that. We ain't even gonna do that right now. Okay, we ain't gonna do that. We're just gonna say that women can look at dudes' eyes and tell if they got reality. The same way we can look at theirs and tell if they're dead eyes. You can look at a woman, her soul is gone. She's done swallowed down so many different eggplants and had her, blown out from behind while folded up like a pretzel while he's pulling her hair and got his foot in the back of her head while she's drooling all over the pillow type of stuff, to where her eyes is just dead. She ain't even, you talking to her and there's nothing there. There's just nothing there, man. It's just black in there. You know what I mean? Women got a way of detecting guys that have that kind of eyes to a certain extent. You know what I mean? To a certain extent. But listen, I just wanted to get on here really quickly because these male mammies are not getting properly. I mean, I know y'all call them panda bears and all this stuff, and they are, but it's a deep trauma. And I wanted to give it some thought, and then I wanted to you guys my perspective on it. It's a deep trauma because I had have a great mother. She's always with me. I have a great mother. She's a saint. And my dad is phenomenal. So I have great parents. And I don't run around trying to correct grown men. My father raised me. He told me you can't even control men like that. They've been trying to control men for all the time. If you're out here barking orders, you're going to end up getting some insubordination because you got to earn those dudes' respect. These aren't women. You don't just, I've been to war, right? You don't just run your mouth to a grown man and be like, oh, yeah, I'm better enough. He has a weapon as well, okay? And all it takes is the right time, the right moment to know when that dude's going to have his, you know what I'm saying, his moment. That's why you always got to respect a man's space. When you content creators get online and run your mouth like you can just control men from your safe space at your home and you're yelling and all this, you've never really been in charge of real men, trained killers. You've never been in charge of them. See, I was around infantry soldiers with no soul. They would brag about the different kills they had after going out and handling business. Infantry, cavalry scouts. So you know they had bodies on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real talk, man. This is some real shit. I'm just being honest with y'all. Okay? Just part of life. A lot of growth. A lot took me to get to where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And I just can't handle criticism that's no, it's not criticism. It's hate disguised as criticism from a Mammy male. You seem too weak. You shouldn't be talking to me. You shouldn't be talking about me. You shouldn't be indirectly talking to me. Oh, you panelists and goof using me as a muse. You shouldn't be indirectly talking to me. Boy, I done went to Iraq twice. I done defended this country twice, man. I done worked for the White House. I done got custody of my kid. I handle my responsibilities. You need not even be talking to me like that. There's something wrong with you. Like I said, you need therapy. You don't understand, you know what I'm saying, what you're doing and what's wrong with you. You're thinking that you're just some kind of white knight. No, Dad, you know what I'm saying? You're a traumatized, grown-ass man with a teenage or whatever you got traumatized at in your life mindset. That's just what it is. It's just what it is. So try not to take offense to what I'm saying, or take offense. You're not going to do a damn thing but run your mouth, right? Take some wisdom from it, because honestly, I don't have to waste my time to tell you about yourself, right? I just gave you a free therapy session. You know what I'm saying? Welcome perspective and perspective in everything in life. And right out of my dog prize. Some of your favorite content creators are doing it. So while you think you over here just listening to some guy in some shades at night babbling, best believe there's plenty of wisdom packed in what I'm saying. So much so that your favorite content creators stay up late at night hoping that I drop a video so they can get some great fucking ideas. Okay? See, I'm also blessed with the ability to see what's going on around me. I see all pattern shifts. That's why I teach all about recognizing patterns. If I'm teaching you about it, I've been doing it for a long time. So I can tell anybody's pattern shift, the slightest detail. Any of you content creators, any shift in your aesthetics, your background, the way that you do things, the way that you're posting, the time you're posting, the way you're editing your videos, I pay attention to all of it. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I used to work for the White House. I'm a network engineer, cybersecurity engineer. With my brain capacity, man, to do a bunch of things at one time. I watch y'all all the time, man. Only to study you. I no longer watch content to consume it, only to study. And I'm getting some great information, man. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing, here's the rub. And look, of course, I will be collaborating with certain people, but most of you people can't be trusted. This content creating thing has become dog eat dog, and y'all made it to where y'all think that it's basically harder than enough. Listen, it is strenuous, but it depends what 9 to 5 you're speaking of. I know when I was in the military, this ain't shit compared to that. Okay? So, you know, it's out here to where burnt out, have no ideas, and are just scrounging for whoever seems like they have a little bit of sense. I can see it clear as day. You know what I mean? I can see those that are trying to gaslight me a little bit. I can see those that are trying to poke a little bit of fun. You know, I'm just so healed that I recognize that you were only watching me for a couple of different reasons. And the only reason why you do it in the sneaky way you do it is because of insecurities that I trigger. That's just the way it is. Now, you can disguise it as whatever. You can make other content, but you know that I'm a very deep thinker. So whatever content y'all are making, I'm just breaking it down in my head and really understanding why you're doing what you're doing. You know, when you, like, for example, gentlemen, if you, let's say you're working somewhere and you get into shape and you start going into the office and you start noticing that other guys are mentioning their workout plans and their workout schedules, what they're about to do, and you ain't said nothing about nothing. You're just showing up to work, just being in better shape every day. You know what I'm saying? This, they ask you, you like, yeah, I work out, but you're not bragging about it. See, that's you changing the atmosphere of the room and the environment. And no one wants to tell you that you're influencing them like that, but they're all going to upgrade themselves based off the energy you emit, man. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to upgrade themselves, try to shape. They'll put themselves in a secret competition with you, all kinds of stuff, because you push yourself in a way that is very unique than most people. And since most people aren't built like that and don't have it in them and don't know how to find inspiration in people, right, they want to compete with you like some fucking loser, like some weak, fatherless loser that feels like he needs to compete with every male to be the best because dad was never there to give him a pat on the head and say, it's all right, you did your best. It's okay, I still love you. You know what I'm saying? I can see it in you weak ass males, dude. A lot of you motivational speakers, all you, I can see what's going on with you. That's why I don't listen to none of you. I know what's really going on, why you're running your mouth. I know why you're insecure and talking about why everyone should not have routines and da 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 da. The weird ass niche that I get popular on is a very bad idea. You don't care with your guys. These people, listen, just move in silence, y'all. Know that as you grow and you become a better man, best version of yourself, you will have weak mammy males that just want to check you, and you'll have mama's boys, and I don't know how to describe this other group. The males that need men to motivate them, the males that need to compete. I don't know what to describe that group as. I know y'all want to say alphas, but not all alphas are that. I've seen this weakness a lot on the internet. It's a real big weakness. These guys that are talking about how you have to compete with everybody and everything's like, no, you're insecure, man. You're insecure, dude. How much money you have? If you're still competing with other men with all the money and wealth, there's something missing, bro. There's something missing. You should be completely satisfied, content, living life, and have that drive, that thrive, man, that fire in you to want to be the best version of yourself, and you know you can never be that. So you're just always striving for better, to be better yesterday or last year. That should be enough. What kind of weak male are you to where you got to find a man that you can never compete with and then secretly compete with him? A male that you yourself don't feel like you're on the level of or could do what he does to motivate you to push forward. It's a very weak mentality. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. If you can't be self-reliant and you need others to push you forward, however you justify it in your low IQ head, it's still stupid. It's still stupid. You know what I'm saying? And when I see stupidity like this all over the internet, man, very selective is all I'm going to say about whoever I spend any time with, network with, or whatever, man. Man, we have no tolerance for low IQ stupid people, man. I'm just gonna be real. I barely can get through reaction videos because the IQ, man, of those females is like, man, you can see in their eyes there ain't nothing there. It's hard to listen to somebody that you know has no brain talk. And just to make a reaction video, it's hard, man. It's hard. You know what I mean? You're looking at these females and be like, y'all are dumb as hell. So dumb. Why are you giving us all this data to process and then be like, why aren't men wanting us? You're dumb as hell. They think that we're dumb like that. Yeah, we're just gonna watch y'all get online and run your mouths about how you're running a game on men, and we're seeing all these different divorces. Brother Tyrese, man, I think they try to arrest man. And this woman is online, dropping videos, still talking about finding God and how men need to do what they need to do to become the best version of themselves. And I'm like, man, the world is a wicked place. The world is a wicked place. This woman is giving males dating advice while she just got Tyrese, of all people, a man that is all about love, dropped some of the best songs that we've ever had, arrested for alleged child support. Extortion, man, this is crazy. The times we live in, man. That woman is still getting, and that's why I told you there are male mammies and leftover males. They know that she's doing Tyrese dirty, and they're still subscribed to her channel and watching her crap. You know what I'm saying? I even sometimes had a couple of her videos, but they're in the middle of a reaction video. It's not like I'm going out there since it's been going down with Tyrese and looking for, you know, Samantha Lee videos, man. I know she's doing this dude dirty, man, while she's telling men and giving men dating advice and thirst trapping online while destroying Tyrese and his soul in the background. It's messy work, dude. It's messy work, boy. It's crazy out here, man. She's trying to take that man's soul. Or batting her eyes, having her makeup on, and rocking those filters. Girl looking good, but that goes to show you, man, how the devil will move and how the devil looks, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What are you thinking it's gonna be some really ugly woman? No, it's gonna look like some Samantha Lee. That's what it's gonna look like. Oh yeah, just like that. Racially ambiguous, looking like I don't even know what the hell she is, just looking good. You know what I'm saying? After a few surgeries, and you know what I mean? It's over for you. It's over for you. I feel sorry for Tyrese, man. He's a good dude, man. This is what they do, man. Now, once Tyrese goes into his villain era, I don't want to hear nobody nothing, man. I don't want to hear nobody say nothing. When he goes into his villain era, I feel like it's right around the corner. It's going to be a sight to see. I'm telling you, man. They won't leave that man alone. She just, every time he tries to get a little bit of money, she's like, nah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take that. Take that. No, Diddy, I'm going to leave it alone. You guys smash that like button. I can't believe this, man. Hearing these stories and all this stuff, and these leftover women, their plans to take you down, take your money, use you as a starter husband to start off their financial, whatever they want to call it, come up. You know, they didn't earn it. You know, it's just wild. And the fact that they're still trying to promote marriage in this country, man, kiss my black ass. They're crazy, man. They're crazy. It's too much, man. It's too much. But listen, you guys, smash that like button. Go ahead and share the live. Definitely ran longer than I wanted to, but I got a lot of things done for my son today. So tomorrow I don't have to do as much. Just return some phone calls. Hopefully they return the phones first. So I have plenty of time tomorrow to drop content during the day. So knock that stuff out. Hey, good to go. What else? Definitely gonna go live once or twice more night from the desk. My son definitely asleep by now, so whatever conversations come up, he's not gonna hear anything. So we get to there. What else? Drop a comment, you guys. Let me know what you think. You know, let me know if you think that I'm full of BS. You know, my perspective on the male mammy, leftover male is wrong, and they're completely justified for defending females that have said they need help and need no man. I'm just here, just, you know, putting out information. I think about stuff, and this is one of the things I've been thinking about the past couple of days. Once I got it into the right verbiage, you know, I wanted to articulate this to you guys, because this male mammy is just as dangerous as a leftover woman. A leftover male is just as dangerous as a leftover woman. Okay? So we have to make sure that we call them out every chance we get, and let them know they're leftovers as well, and let them know that they're only having a trauma response in that moment, not defending anyone. They're not doing it for the honor of women. No, they're selfish. They're doing it for themselves. It's their way of coping with what they couldn't do for their mother as a child, from those males that was running through her or doing God knows what else, because they still haven't realized that their mother chose those males, and those males didn't make them be with, you know what I'm saying, with them, make her be with them. Excuse me. So you guys, Just remember that whenever you have some random goofball trying to tell you about yourself and it's a whole grown man. Like I said, it's two options going on there. It's a grown man. Either way it goes, he's confused. It's a grown man that's down low that don't realize he's flirting with a grown man that loves women, or it's a male that's traumatized thinking that he's out here defending the honor of not the woman in front of him, but the single mother that raised him. Now grown and he can do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't let you people get away with nothing. Because you as a grown man jumping in a live stream, or you as a grown man, just another grown man's opinion, then scurrying back to your panels and talking about it is weird as hell. It's weird as hell, man. Y'all around these female podcasters too much, or you're around, all the women in your family too much. But it's a lot of GMO feminine energy amongst y'all. It really is. This is what happened. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, yeah. What y'all don't understand is other podcasters watch podcasters, man. You'll see videos that I pull off of Facebook myself on other podcasters' channels. Where do you think they got that idea from? And it's not just on that level, they're watching your videos to also get ideas for their podcast. So I put out this video tonight talking about male mammies, and it's like an example. A podcaster's watching my stuff and getting ideas. We'll put out a video tomorrow saying things like, is leftover men a thing? Or are men that defend women, are they male man? It's stuff like that, little goofy shit, man. And they don't think that no one can put two and two together, even though I work for the White House and all this other stuff, self-made engineer without a degree. It's wild behavior. Who cares? That's the only problem with being able to see, man. You see too much. That's why I stopped watching stuff. I just see too much, man. I can see through everything, and nothing's entertaining, and nothing's a mystery, and I can tell all kind of stuff. If I'm wrong, how am I always so far ahead of the game? I can tell stuff, man, when I'm being watched, and I start watching people that watch me, and then I start grabbing y'all's patterns, and I know how to stay ahead of you. I know how to do this, man. I know how to do this. I work for the White House. You know how competitive that is? That's why y'all are, you think that people that work at the White House are just doing their jobs. They're competing with each other every day. You want to make rank there, you got to be on, man, and that's the top 1% of the military. And y'all is out here competing with me like, I'm just going to compete with this washed up, whatever this guy is. I'm not washed up, fool. I just got completely healed and really stepped into my full grown self. You know what I mean? I never been this fine. I never been at some point. And never been this much myself. Crazy? Yeah, they go back to their panels. They watch content, because I put out very unique things. Not all the stuff I put out, some of the stuff other people might be saying too, but the way that I put things together is very unique. So if someone starts talking about stuff like I just put out, then that's definitely me. Don't take a rocket scientist, man. If they're popping up my feed, then I'm popping up in their feed. You never know who's watching you, man. I can get 20 views and all 20 content creators, dude. Because I watch small content creators. I watch a video with 19 views. I don't give a damn doing it. Why not? And I can sit and watch my own videos. Some people can't. I can sit and watch my own videos. That's how entertaining I feel like I am. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I know for a fact they're watching. If I'm entertaining, I make sure that my videos are in high quality. Make sure my shades are cleaned all the time so they're shining and not looking all foggy or whatever. Of course, making sure my beard lined up. I'm over here using that Gillette 5-blade razor. Man, I was cutting my face up left and right, man. But I got it down now. You know what I'm saying? I got it down now. Your boy was cutting his face up. I was like, man, this blade is, boy, I'm telling you, man. You know what I mean? Just trying to make sure that I get on here my most presentable self. I love that, man. I can't get enough of my smooth shaven face. I really would prefer to have a woman run her arm or hand down my face or whatever. But You know what I'm saying? I still like to keep that part of my face shaved, man. I don't like no stubble or any of that, man. Come on here as presentable as possible every single time. Every single time. Oh yeah, man. You just gotta put two and two together, man. You gotta use your discernment, and you gotta use your common sense. It's like, okay, well, if you're watching content, you have morals, so you go out of your way to make sure you don't take from people. Well, some people don't have that moral compass, and some people don't think that it's any kind of way immoral at all. So they're just like, I'm just doing what everybody does. So they just do like that, and it is what it is. I mean, some people don't care. Some people just, I don't know, man. I'm just the kind of person where I observe everything and what it does and what I do with it. As I'm just like, oh, if you think you can do what I do, you keep trying to upgrade yourself. You do the best you can, bless your heart. But I use it as fuel. I'm going to make my videos better. I'm going to step my game up even more. I'm going to make sure that I'm so unique that it don't matter if you take every word out of my mouth and you the exact same video and title. It won't matter. They're going to still come here and see King David's perspective. That's the only way to look at it. I had to sit down and think about this, y'all. It was one of my troubles I had to heal from. And some of these goofy people will be like, oh, that's imposter syndrome. You need to look up the definition of imposter syndrome. People say words and you don't even look up the definitions. That's how I know you're idiots. That's really how I know you're idiots. You'll have people using buzzwords like on the spectrum and all this other. Who are you to even give that diagnoses? Who are you? They're just people are so weird, man. That's why I don't pay nobody any attention. I really don't. We live in a wicked world. Most people want to try to put you down, and most of the stuff they're saying to you is disguised hate. Just move that way. But yeah, people are stealing people's stuff. People are doing whatever they got to do to make it to the top. Whatever. Just continuing to work on being the best version of myself, so that whatever's being copied again, you know what I'm saying? You can't copy this smooth ass face motherfucker. You know what I mean? You can dye your beard, but this is natural. So if I shaved it all off, my stubble would be white back here, black right here. Some of you guys are gluing on beards. It's clear, man. Ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? So look, I'm just working on my look, getting myself, you know what I'm saying, to the place again where people want to come to see me for my perspective. You got to do things in waves, man. You got to put yourself out there, which is what I was doing in the beginning, and flood the internet with it, right? So you're just like giving everybody all this free advice and everything. And then what you start doing is you start dialing it back. So people, they miss seeing you out here doing everything that you're doing, and they want to see more. You know what I mean? And then you get to the point where your name or whatever is enough to where you ain't even got to put out long content form or whatever. People just want to see you in general. It's the way that I work with things, and that's the way I'm working on it, right? I'm never going to go back to flooding content out like I used to. Don't have to do that no more. I'm kind of in that middle stage where people do like to hear from me, but I'm not at the stage yet where they don't even care about hearing from me. They just want to see me. You know what I'm saying? That's where you want to be at, where people just want to see you. Of course they want to hear what you say, but just see you. I'm working on that. You know what I mean? Gotta watch what these rich people be talking about as far as the ones that you respect and how they moved and what they noticed after they got where they're going. I do watch stuff like that too. There are some rich people I do respect. Saying there are. I don't have a disliking to all celebrities. I don't like the assumed position they take. Like they're better than other people when we know they do a lot of disgusting shit behind closed doors. Debaucherous type of degenerate crap, right? But then get on here and act like they're better You know what I'm saying? I still have a, and ain't nobody bent me over, homie. So again, all money ain't good money. All fame ain't good fame. Those people go home, man, take their makeup off crying. You know, male and female, taking their makeup off crying themselves to sleep. Having to take sleeping pills because they can't get over the trauma of what they had to do to get the roles they got. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see what time we got here. Oh, hell no. See, this is supposed to be like a 30-minute session. I got other videos to drop, y'all. I just get out here and start talking. I'm going to start doing it during the day. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a new neighbor. I don't like dealing with him. He's always on his porch. If you watch my channel, my YouTube channel, neighbor, no offense to you. I just don't like you, okay? I don't like how you move. Anyway, you guys do me a favor, smash that like button. Go ahead and share the live stream. I did cuss a little bit, but not that much. The message still was put out there. So there's plenty of content for you content creators to go through as far as those male mammies. And to the male mammies out there, man, no one's listening to you. Cry us a river, no one cares. No one cares, okay? Boys, pay y'all no attention. But I appreciate y'all. Make sure you subscribe if you're not. Go on ahead and subscribe. You know you want to. Now more than ever, okay? Well, I'm your brother.